Good morning, everyone. Today's lesson is multiplication of rational expressions. And at the end of the lesson, you must be able to multiply rational expressions. So we know that rational expressions, it's an expression wherein the numerator is polynomial and the denominator is also a polynomial, such that the denominator must not be equal to 0. So we can multiply rational expressions the same concept that we multiply fractions. So when you multiply fractions, you multiply the numerator in the numerator, denominator in the denominator. So this one will be equal to 6 times negative 2. That's numerator to numerator, a squared times a cubed. So 6 times negative 2, that's negative 12 over a squared times a cubed, that's a to the 5th power. So this will be the simplified form. Now state any excluded values. So the denominator of the first fraction is a squared. This must not be equal to 0. So therefore, a must not be equal to 0. The denominator of the second fraction is a cubed. A cubed must not be equal to 0. Therefore, a must not be equal to 0 as well. I'm just going to label this excluded value. So therefore, the simplified form is negative 12 over a to the 5th, and the excluded value or values is a not equal to 0. So you try to answer, not yet. We have example B. So numerator times numerator. So you have x minus 7 times x minus 5 over denominator of the first fraction is x, and then x plus 3. So this is the simplified form. And then when we get the excluded values, just look at the denominator. The denominator of the first fraction is x. It should not be equal to 0. The denominator of the second fraction is x plus 3. It should not be equal to 0. So solving for x, you have x not equal to negative 3. So the excluded values are x not equal to 0 or x not equal to negative 3. This is the simplified form. X minus 7, x minus 5 over x, x plus 3. Okay, you can try this one, the practice exercises number 1.